Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. This video is going to be a little different from the videos I normally make. As some of you may know, I have type 1 diabetes, and oftentimes it's extremely difficult to play disc golf while having this disease. So I'm going to explain how I deal with type 1 diabetes while I play disc golf, some of my backstory, and even how I'm learning how to deal with type 1 diabetes so that I can be a better disc golfer in the future. So let me first tell you about what type 1 diabetes is. Type 1 diabetes is an autoimmune disease that affects the pancreas. Type 1 diabetes is different from type 2 because type 2 you just have to eat healthier to get rid of. Type 1 is you have for a lifetime, which often is difficult to think about. The pancreas regulates insulin, which uptakes sugars and carbohydrates so that my blood glucose stays level. If I were to go high and have a high blood glucose or a low blood glucose, that drastically affects the way I play. I was diagnosed with type 1 diabetes when I was 6 years old. And from that time on, I have found that it has been a struggle to maintain my numbers while I play sports, when I go to school, anytime. It has been extremely difficult because I've had to learn how my body will react to exercise, to food, all those. I've had to go through different types of pumps, which is an automated version of how I would receive insulin. I've gone through shots. And all of this to say, now that I'm playing disc golf, it's still hard to regulate my blood sugar the way I'd like. Although it's been hard throughout this entire journey to have type 1 diabetes, I know that God has allowed me to get where I am, even with type 1 diabetes. I am not like any normal kid. I cannot just go out and eat something or go out and just, exercise whenever I want. I have to make sure I have ample amount of insulin in my pump, that my continuous glucose monitor, which monitors my blood glucose, is working, and I have to make sure that the exercise that I'm doing is not going to be too strenuous to drop my blood glucose too low or eat too much that I'm going to become high. My mom has really helped me with this in disc golf tournaments. You will see her by my side in tournaments, just making sure my blood is regulated so that I can focus on my disc golf game instead of focusing on my blood glucose. This video was more about showing awareness for people who have type 1 diabetes, who not only might play disc golf, but also are active in other sports. If you want to learn a little bit more about my backstory of my journey as I was diagnosed, you can visit the link in the card above. It's a video that my dad made to show some support for JDRF, the Juvenile Diabetic Research Foundation, to help raise awareness for type 1 diabetic patients that need help with insulin costs and just basic research for helping diabetics be as healthy as possible. Alright guys, that's the end of the video. I really hope you enjoyed this different type of video. I know it's not exactly what I post on a normal basis, but I figured I'd explain what goes on in a disc golf tournament with type 1 diabetes. And if you really enjoyed this, give me a like and subscribe. It helps me out, and even leave a comment and share some of your experiences that you have on the disc golf course and disc golf tournaments. And I hope to see you guys again soon.